made sandwiches. Poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know. Actually, I suppose that's the problem.
I have been trying to beat this 5 Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night for 5 hours now. Because I wanted to get some sort of, you know, background knowledge on these characters, you know? Not only is this Glam Rock Freddy character not in this game, but every time I try to beat it, I end up listening to this stupid purple hippo go on over and over and over and over again about some stupid pigeons and a stinking elephant. Shut up! Oh my God, silence. Oh, I've missed that. There we go. Now, welcome back to my, I don't even know what number this is, but my next video log. As you can see, I got a new desk decoration. Now, since I was interrogating this Glam Rock Freddy character, my head specialists were doing some scannings of the model and just trying to see if they can recreate this metal that they're made out of, because, you know, code metal, molecule metal, we're trying to see if we can recreate it. So they built a new little the top hat. They built a new little version of the Glam Rock Freddy head, and just to I dropped it. Just to see if they can recreate it and make it accurate. So I think they did a pretty bang up job, and there we go. I think they did a pretty good job with this. And now that I think about it, isn't there a certain event in Five Nights at Freddy's history that involves a man getting stuck in one of these? I should probably take this off. But yes, I interrogated Glam Rock Freddy today, and I must say, he was a pure delight. He was not what I was expecting at all. Truly, he was a gentleman to talk to. He was very kind and respectful. He very much reminded me of Bendy. They're both icons of such big indie horror franchises that you'd expect them to be terrifying. Freddy Fazbear, the haunted animatronic of a ghost child or whatever, and Bendy, the literal ink demon. Yet they are so nice. Freddy literally wanted to cook me pizza. I don't know where he got the ingredients. I don't know where he got anything, but he gave me a pizza. I don't know how that happened. He just opened up his little chest thing and boom, pizza time. I don't know how they do it, but it was some pretty good pizza. But anyway, he gave me some very interesting information about his game, about his story that he can remember at least. What he can remember is apparently from the start of the Security Breach game, which is, of course, where the Glam Rock Freddy character was introduced. He remembers coming online, and, of course, after working many shows in this mega PizzaPlex mall, which, by the way, Chuck E. Cheese getting a entire mall themed after it is like, how would a brand, like a Chuck E. Cheese-esque brand, be so popular that it has an entire mall? Like, that just confuses me. But anyway, he remembers working in this PizzaPlex, and then he came upon this little child named Gregory, and I can tell Freddie really cared for this kid by the way he talked about him. Like, he really, really wanted to protect this kid. And I think now that he can't protect him, he feels some feelings of dread and such. But anyway, here, let me play it for you.
Do remember?
No! Let me play it for you.
Alright, this is Officer Ralph Williams interrogating the one and only Freddy Fazbear.
Greetings. Hello there. It is very nice to meet you, Officer Williams.
So, let me get everything straight. You are Freddy Fazbear, but when I look you up, there's like 30 of you.
Yes, I do know that. There are about... Yes, I know. There are quite a few versions of the Freddy Fazbear character. The mantle has been passed down for quite a few generations, as some may say. Let's see, there was Fredbear, and then the original Freddy Fazbear, which became Withered Freddy. Let's see, there was Fredbear, and then the original Freddy Fazbear, who would soon become Withered Freddy. That was also followed by the original first game, Freddy Fazbear. Not to mention Toy Freddy at the original location that was in the second game. But following the first game's events, there's also, let me think, there's Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare Freddy, as well as my apologies, as well as Nightmare, who was a variation of Freddy, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure myself. Following FNAF 4, there's... Oh, I completely forgot the third game, my apologies. Of course, that one is the only one where there's one animatronic, the rest are simply just phantoms. But that one also does feature Phantom Freddy. Following the third and fourth games, there was Funtime Freddy in the sister location. And then after that, he would soon become Molten Freddy. Then, it's hard to think, there were quite a few. There's Rockstar Freddy. I'm not even sure if Ned Bear counts, but I'm going to say it anyway. Then there's also the variations that came from the virtual reality game, which I can't even remember all of them except Threadbare. And do not get me started on AR. That game is... let's just say it's okay. And then after that, of course, came me, Glam Rock Freddy.
I didn't pay attention to a single thing you just said right now. Alright, well, can I ask what's your game like? Because I know it's a bit different from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ah, yes, my game. You see, it is a combination of all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. It's a penultimate game, one would say, which is why there are characters such as Foxy and Toy Bonnie in it.
Oh, yeah. Toy Bonnie, that's the guy who came with you, right?
Yes, that is my dear friend.
Okay. So, if I'm getting this straight, there's animatronics from the other games, and they came into your game, and I'm confused.
Understandable. It is very confusing.
Yeah, like, I personally got no idea what you're talking about when you, like, talk about your game and such, because my kids tried to explain the FNAF lore to me many times, and I still know nothing. Like, I think I got an idea from Matt Pat, but, like, even then I hear he's not the best source.
MadPat. Who is this individual MadPat?
Oh, here, let me show you.
I've done it. I've solved FNAF, and the clue that brings it all together is this.
Don't you hate getting killed by obscure secondary characters?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, where today I'm just gonna get straight to the point. This episode was supposed to be our final timeline, but you know what? It's not quite there yet. I think we're gonna have it ready for next week? There's just a few
Why
wrinkles that we need to
exactly
iron out about
is
Elizabeth's
Nedbeth?
death.
Just
Specifically,
watch,
why
just
I feel
watch.
really good about
Actually, this is really confusing, so I think it's probably just gonna hurt your brain even more. So, now, can you tell me a bit about what it was like when you were first brought into this world?
Well, it was interesting to say the least. I did not understand where I was or what was going on. Me and Bonnie were simply just fixing a glitch I had in my head, and next thing we knew, we fell through the floor and came out of this device thing. I have no clue what exactly it means or what will come of it, but all I know is it will be very difficult not returning to our homeworld. I'm very frightened about what might be happening to our friends.
Oh yeah, you got others in the world, right? Can you tell me about what characters are currently in your world?
Well, my little posse of friends is myself, Toy Bonnie, Foxy, Ballora, Toy Chica, and I believe this small little robot named Helpy. Although he is always breaking his neck, so I do wonder what that is about. Oh, and of course, there is Gregory.
Oh, I'm sensing something with Gregory. Care to tell me more about him?
Of course, of course. Gregory was a child brought into the PizzaPlex, and he snuck inside of my chest cavity when I was having a malfunction, and the entirety of my solo game followed me trying to help this child escape. And I did. Although, of course, having a multiple ending game, there's multiple different outcomes. Some of them are ones I do not wish to think of anymore. Others do not fare so well for me.
I did see some pictures. You freaking died, don't you, right?
Oh, yes, yes, I died. Quite a bit, actually. But at least I'm not just a head.
Actually, speaking of that, I think some people are trying to remake your head.
What?
Yeah, I saw some molds of it. I think they're gonna try to make another you.
That is impossible. There is nothing that can make another animatronic like me. I'm different from everyone, especially the Glamrocks.
So you're different from the other animatronic Glamrocks? Why is that?
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but there's something inside me that makes me different. Something. That's... I do not know.
I mean, everyone's possessed, so who knows? Maybe you're possessed too.
I never thought about that. Perhaps I am. But that is a thought for another time.
Alright. I think I'll try to get some more information from Toy Bonnie, since you said he was much older, so he's been around for much more of your game, right?
Oh, that is correct. I'm sure he'd be delighted to talk to you.
Alright. Well, I guess this is Officer Ralph Williams, signing off. No, I heard that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is where fantasy meets fun. But after everything I have heard from Freddie and what goes down in that PizzaPlex, that fantasy sounds more like a nightmare, if you're telling me. Well, now I should probably go get this back to the scientists, because I technically am not allowed to have this. I did, in fact, steal everything, but, oh, crap, okay. Coming! Shoot. I'm in so much trouble.